20s. Woo! The one that rough.
Hard to navigate as hell.
But Massacre said this rough like sea. I'm gonna drop them into some here down. Can we drop gems today? Yeah. Welcome back everyone to All Things Radiance. You know it's a girl Rochelle and I have a special guest here with me today.
Hi.
So this is my best friend Christine and we'll be, have a little chit chat with I don't know the shrubs. So this is the long awaited podcast video that I've been wanting to do and this is just the very beginning, so y'all can stay tuned
For much more.
she finished some words because I don't know me about some foolishness. Yeah guys, thank you so much for tuning in too, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button and tell me what you think in the comment, and let's make this super interactive here because I want you guys input and things that we're talking about.
Tell her what topics you'd like to hear about, like her views on certain things. Come on man, I know you guys have ideas.
Right, that's what I hear what she say. I don't know the strips. So we're just going to get right into it, but today, just a little bit about today. Today is a pretty chill day. It's Sunday morning and it's overcast, but the vibe kind of look a bit gloomy, but we are pushed through. You know the strips.
Gloomy outside, not inside.
She have the words them. She have the words them. But today, as you all can see by the title, we're going to do
just a little chat about like life, navigating life in your 20s and everything that comes with it.
Yep. And I feel as like 20-year-olds or even people past 20 can relate to like the 20 years being like some of the roughest times. Like it's really challenging, no joke.
I hate the fact that people say, oh, this is the best time of your life. It's in one sense, yeah, because your body is the best maybe it's going to be, but apart from that, it is rough and nobody really guides you, You don't really have like what you need to start and navigate life, so you're just there figuring things out as you go along, to be honest.
And you're expected to some extent to have it together.
Like I hate that people pretend like maybe when they were our age they had it all together. Maybe some did, but I'm very sure the majority of them did not.
It's not the reality for most people.
It's not.
Not only that too, but I feel like 20s are just some trying ass times. Like from you grow up and you're forced to like become this brand new adult on your own all of a sudden at 18, when you weren't even given the privilege to express yourself as a child. But as soon as you're 18 and touching your 20s, you're
an adult, you're responsible. I saw something that said that when you were like in your teens, you didn't have any responsibility, but as soon as you touch 18, 19, all of a sudden you're supposed to be responsible. Oh, it doesn't switch on overnight,
And from personal experience to education, everybody going for them degree, and you want to like become somebody like you can deem decent in society. Then you want to be somebody that's respected, you want to be somebody that's seen valuable. And I just feel like it's a whole, from education to personal things to identity issues. You're trying to like find yourself, understand yourself as a person. And I feel like that's a very big part of it too, because
you go from having your parents tell you who you are to society tell you.
You have to find out who you are. It's difficult as hell. So for our 20-year-olds out there, nobody has it all together. Don't make social media fool of you. It's everybody literally a try a thing. That's it.
Nobody is showing the hard side on Instagram.
Exactly.
You not see the struggles where them go through to get them bends. You not see the struggle you go through to get the degree. You don't see the struggle. So don't feel like because you don't see it, it's not happening. Everybody has struggle out here. Everybody.
And it's just the reality of things. Nobody has it all together. And the old people, them will behave like them are the smartest, but them are King Solomon. Them never have it all together either. Like, don't be forced into perfection. It's about
That's
progress.
Our word.
It's progress over perfection all the time. It's just unrealistic, and you're gonna just keep yourself stressed all the time trying to be perfect. Just be yourself and keep trying to be a better person.
Yeah. then I saw this thing and it always speaks to me. Don't be afraid of growing slowly. Be afraid of standing still.
Whoa.
So no matter if you not grow as fast as your friends or your family, as long as you are growing, as long as you're not stagnant. Because if you're not growing, you're dead.
Agreed. That's a word. That makes sense. I hope we're not dropping them some here down. Because we are drop gems today.
Yes.
And we are learning from one to because
Exactly.
we don't have it all together either. It's just a reality of life. And I feel like we're under so much pressure in your 20s to like not only be perfect but to be better. You want your car by this age, and you want a house by this age, and you want to get married by this age, and you want your kids by this age.
And if you don't, you feel so unaccomplished.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, you just know that everybody's timeline and everybody's story is different.
Yeah.
So if somebody got their degree at 22, that's not everybody's reality. Like, you have to focus on yourself and your own story, and don't compare your timeline to other people.
I think as humans we are prone to compare ourselves to others, but you have to snap out of that. You have to understand that if you compare, it's only going to stress you, it's only going to tear down your self-esteem, because you're going to say, oh, we can't reach there, so oh, my cousin Pam at me and our same age and she do so well.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Pam not upon the same journey. You need to learn some things before you reach what Pam reach, maybe.
I had days like that too, especially in my early 20s, where I got depressed, and it was, looking back now, I can say it feel like it's over simple things, but back then
it was a big deal.
A big deal for me, like, and it's crazy like how much growth can like change your perspective. Like, you can't rush your timeline. Work hard on things, yes, and set realistic goals and set realistic timeline, but you can't compare your timeline to somebody else. Like, it's crazy. Just focus on yourself, literally. Like, you don't even have time to see somebody else's grass greener, because you just want
focus on yours. Yeah,
that's where it's at, great. Mind or business in a sense. Just focus on yourself. That's literally the best advice I can give anybody. Focus on your own shit. Period. Write this down.
Your growth is what is most important. No business with nobody else's growth.
Yep. Relationships in your 20s. Woo! That one is rough.
Hard to navigate as hell.
But Masika said this rough like sea. Yo, I just know. You see the relationship thing in your 20s? Speaking from personal experience, sadly, what I would encourage anybody fresh in their 20s to do is focus on yourself. Focus on your goals. Do not, and I repeat, do not at no point in time in your 20s, like especially early 20s, prioritize a relationship.
Yeah.
Focus on understanding yourself, learning more about yourself. Be very intentional.
Be selfish with your time. Be selfish with your energy. Not everybody deserves certain versions of you, to have certain access to you, because they are energy vampires, and some partners are just coming in your life to drain you, and you're not gonna be the same coming out as you were going in.
That's facts. I feel like, girl, and at the beginning of your 20s, you're this I don't want to say innocent, but you're going out into the world, like you're viewing the world from a different perspective now. You're on your own, your eyes are open up, you have different experiences. And I feel like some experiences are best when you take them on by yourself. Just go there, understand life for yourself, meet people, network, focus on your goal, then be intentional about what you want to do. And I also believe, I think this is a very uncommon idea, where people force you to know what you want. Be sure about what you want to do with your life. You see, in your 20s, change your career check 10 times. This is the time, I believe, to change your mind.
Life.
Yeah, I feel like change your mind. Don't make life tell us that you have to know what you want to do, and that alone you have to do for the rest of your life. You know, like in your 20s, I feel like they are the perfect time to dibble in on this, dibble in on that. Find out what you like. And sometimes you don't want the one single thing, you want the like 3 different things. Dibble in a different stuff, get different skills.
But I feel like society tells you need to pick something and master that. But There is no law that says that you can be a truck driver, you can be an entrepreneur, you can be so many things. Don't let nobody fit you into a box.
Exactly. Keep your mind open and try different things. And I watched this video the other day about Snoop Dogg, and girls, it's funny because I've seen, we know Snoop Dogg as a rapper, right? This man, you know, literally everything.
Yeah.
Him act, him do commercial, him do comedy. Girl, he does literally everything. And I'm saying, when God spare my life, you know, when I'm 90 and look back, I want somebody to live a full life.
Yeah.
I want to say, I did try a little bit of that, I don't want to look back and say, oh, I just used to have a one business and that's it. Like, no, it's one life I have to live in. One.
Yes.
I don't know, two, you're not getting a second chance.
Exactly.
You're not getting no free card for going to live a second life.
Going back.
It's one life. So I say try things, just don't be reckless. Because people use youthfulness and
to be stupid. Don't be stupid.
Because your life can go like that. Next thing you know, you drive down somebody
and
because you're drunk.
Going back to being
in
a relationship in your 20s. Like, don't be in relationships with people that discourage you from following your dreams. Because there are people there that, you tell them, you know, so I gotta start go school and start my business. Them no, because it's not gonna look good. Them want a girlfriend, them can show off to them friends. Don't be nobody trophy boyfriend or girlfriend. Do what is best for you. You understand?
I don't not take an opportunity
just
because you know I'm be far from the person. No, like if them genuinely respect you and want the best for you too, they will allow you to go and do what you need to do for yourself. Like if we need to fly out. As a young person, you need to fly out and your partner can take it. Fly out, don't stay. Because you don't want to be far away from the boyfriend. Because when you give up that opportunity,
you don't know if it's going to come back.
Never if it's going to come back and the relationship not work out.
Yeah.
You're going to sit down with the regret and you're going to probably resent the person because you never take the opportunity that you had to better yourself because of love. Love is not going to hold you down.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be and it will work out. If the relationship is meant to work out, distance can change that. Your dreams can change that. They will find a way to fit themselves in your life. They'll find a way to support you. So don't stick around just because, my boyfriend or my girlfriend, they might leave, they might cheat. Well, they're not supposed to be in your life in that case.
And like I said before too, I don't believe the early 20s is for trying to be a wife.
No.
To be honest, I understand late 20s if you find somebody that you're compatible with, heavy on that, and only have the same goals, then y'all can talk about like committing to each other. But in your early 20s, even if you're in a relationship, that relationship should not be asking you to sacrifice
your dreams.
Any of your dreams to accomplish that. And that's why I feel like it's so hard finding somebody. There are very rare cases where you have people they're from high school and they end up in their 20s
it's
and
not
get
impossible,
married.
but
It happens, but it's not
few and far between.
But outside of those rare cases, I would say single and date in your 20s, so you know like what your type is. You understand yourself more dating wise too. But I wouldn't say get in any committed relationship until like you go through some form of years by yourself, self-discovery, you understand yourself, or all of that.
Understand yourself, understand what you want in a partner. So you don't just settle. Don't settle for any relationship. Don't settle in your dreams. Don't settle. Take yourself out of the box. Explore. Try things until you find the perfect fit, no matter what the scenario is.
Exactly. I'm canceling about here. What she said. We touch on ambitions and dreams too in your 20s. The only thing I would say about that, with ambitions and goals in your 20s, they say we'll come back to the timeline thing. I know this personally because I have sleepless nights like about dreams and goals that I want to achieve, and sometimes your ambitions will literally keep you up at night. Like you cannot.
It's your biggest stressor. You say you're ambitious and you want things for yourself. It's gonna weigh on you, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Because
just don't let it push you to the point where you can't even achieve what you need to because you're stressing too much.
That is very true.
I think it's best to like acknowledge that you want to achieve a goal, set a timeline, don't forget as in completely clear out your mind, but let go the dream and start working. It's
True.
Small steps bring it to success.
It brings back to what I said last time. Work without faith without work, or work without faith.
Exactly.
It goes hand in hand. You have to work and you have to have faith.
It's kind of like manifestation too. Like you put it out there that okay, I am going to get a car. You don't get up every day and say I'm going to get a car, I'm going to get a car. You say you're going to get a car, let it go and then start taking. But you don't get up every day dwelling on the lack of you not having a car. Just get up and work. Small steps. Try jump 3 staircase to get to the top. At small steps that you take. And the small incrementals then will eventually bring you to. That's what you have to do. But with goals and ambitions in your 20s, guys, just don't watch nobody. And the thing is, especially because we're about to touch on social media too, with social media, you're going to see people with them Benz and them this and them that, and you don't know what people are doing for those things. You
don't
really,
watch nobody.
You do not know what people are doing for those things. You only see the pretty side. Nobody come on social media and ball every day. Like them are gonna come and show you the nice things. Because why the hell would I put out my dirty laundry on social media anyways? Just understand that it's all a facade.
It's not real.
It's not reality. At the end of the day, you're just going to see the best of the best of people. Like you have to know you can't compare your lowest moment to people fake life on social media.
It's just like when you're taking pictures, right? You have the one bag of crappy things, but you pick the best and the best to show people. That's how people.
That makes sense. That makes so much sense. It's just reality, though. Stop. I think it all come back to comparison.
Comparison is the thief of joy. It's
let
going
it
to
go.
steal your joy.
Let it go. It really doesn't make any sense.
It was a big thing for me, and I used to compare myself to my cousins, my friends, everybody, because I said, how come? But me did it, and me I realized it tear me down. In a make no sense. All you just need to do is just focus, set meaningful goals for yourself, set realistic goals for yourself, and move towards it and stop watching everybody else.
Small step, girl.
Yeah.
One small step in the right direction every day. You'll be surprised how far that you can look back and say, you're not even gonna realize, girl, and it happened to me now where it's times I look back and we're like, shit, I've been working on this and the result is here, and you're so caught up in like working on it, you never realize the shit it reached. And sometimes you just have to take some time and say, yo, let me reflect and be super grateful for what I have.
Yeah, being grateful and being like, if you're not a religious person, but you have to acknowledge when things work out in your favor. Whether you have to thank your friends for help you, or you have to thank God, but be grateful. You understand? Take your time. Don't get so caught up in everything working out. It's great, celebrate, but be mindful where you're coming from and be grateful for your journey. Be grateful for those who helped you on that journey.
Yep.
Be grateful for whatever higher power you worship helping you on that journey.
And the truth is, we strive for things because we want it to give us a sense of happiness. Like, you don't want something for a bad, well, you can. But I don't think you wish and work hard for something for a bad reason. You want something because it will contribute to your happiness and to your peace of mind. So I don't feel like when you get it, you should be too caught up in like still getting other things. Of course, once you achieve a dream, you have a next one you want to. But never forget to take a moment to like reflect and like celebrate your wins. To be honest, because life is, like I say, life short. Life very short, and you just don't know. Oh, life is just uncertain. So you just want to take your wins and as them come because you can.
They're so few and far between sometimes that you celebrate the
That's
small
what,
wins.
just what I was going to say. Celebrate them because you don't win every day. Sometimes you're working months and you take like 10 losses before you can get a win. So, and you're going to absorb the loss them and try to work from them. Why not absorb the win too? Like completely bask.
And you know something, it don't even have to be anything big, It could be like a small goal. Say, for instance, you say, I want to work out every day this week, and 7 days this week you worked out. That is a win. Celebrate it because you had a goal, you stuck to it, you worked hard. That's a win. Celebrate it.
And celebrate them means say backside. As in, celebrate the diet and then go back and eat a big burger.
No.
You don't have
just
to celebrate.
Take time to say,
acknowledge
I'm proud
it.
of myself.
Just acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Just that alone will go a long way. But and then we have a family and friends. Oh my God.
You know,
I feel
I want
like
to
you have
say
to
this.
discuss them individually because
You see, friends, I want to say this. You see, you are going to outgrow people and you are going to lose friends, and that is okay because you are going to on your own journey, and not everybody energy are going to match yours. And in a sense, you keep on certain friends when you are moving to certain phases of your life, and that's okay. Some people come in your life for just a short period and then they go. They come to teach you something and then they go. Don't hold on to friendships that you have outgrown. It's fine.
I feel like friendships are it don't matter your age, to be honest. For this one, I feel like friendships are something you shouldn't have to force. And anytime you're in a position where something feels forced, or and I'm very big on intuition. Like I would get a vibe. My problem used to be getting the intuition and not listening to it, but it's always there. And it's now that I'm more intuitive myself.
Yeah.
I can pick up vibe from people and I don't ever question it anymore. Yeah, so with
Follow your gut
friendships,
feeling.
yeah, I don't seek out friends like that. So I will gravitate to people or people gravitate to me. But for some random friendship is no.
Keep your circle as small as possible here, because not everybody that smiles with you and that say, oh, may I go pray for you. The prayer is them saying them I go pray for you. That's where it stops. Trust me. They don't.
If them even say them I go pray for you
I know,
at all.
right?
The thing is, I feel like people, this was a hard realization for me, like coming into 20s. My thing was, I feel like I came from such a pure perspective, so I always, because I'm not thinking evil, I never assumed evil of anybody. So it's like when you're two-faced, I'm always absolutely shocked, because it's like
you're not expecting this, because your intentions are so good towards other people. You're not expecting what the world must say. So
it's a me I look by you like I can't even look at you the same anymore. It's like I look at you and I don't have no feelings towards you now. Like I don't even like you, I don't hate you, but you're not mean nothing to me no more. Cause like how can you be two-faced and you know girl, like I say, the intuition thing, you can tell when somebody's on a name. Them whole demeanor change when you're around them. You can tell when somebody did attract you, like friend wise.
Yeah.
You can tell when you were a discussion somewhere else. Them behave uncertain around you. Like them not sure how to act. Me I know, you just can pick it up in a body language and then the things that they say. And it's like why I don't know, like as when it comes on to friends, I'll be quick to forget anybody. I'm sorry, I'm that person, but if I ever put in a position where I have to question you, I will not text you back until the day you die. And I won't feel bad. Because I know my intentions are pure, and once we get a negative vibe like that from you, I know some intuition now lie.
And
I'm not going to
piggybacking off the negative vibe, you see people don't keep people in a circle that are constantly negative. You see people that are overly negative, drop them, because all they're going to do is drain your energy. Because yeah man, it's fine to vent to your friends, and that's what they're there for. But if you're just going every day, Lord God, my life hard. Okay, yeah man, life hard for you all the way. But what we are gonna do? What are you going to do to move forward?
I'm not against venting, because I know venting goes a long way.
Yeah, it does.
But when I'm the type of person, if you're venting, when I'm done venting, I have a solution.
Yep.
Or when you're done venting to me, I'm going to think of a solution to tell you. Now, if you're the type of person that don't piggyback off a solution, I'm going to start like ignore you when you're vent, to be honest, because I don't like counterproductivity. So if you come to me and you genuinely, I take 1 hour out of my time to discuss your issues, and I give you a solution, I'm assuming you wanted a solution. I'm assuming you wanted a listening ear, which I'm going to give you, and I'm going to give you a solution, because what's the purpose of constantly complaining if you're not going to do anything about it?
Some people are just like that, they just want to groan and bemoan life, or they don't want to come out of the situation.
They just want to complain.
And you don't need people like that in your circle. If they're not growing, if they're not trying to move out of where they drop them, it's fine.
And 90% of the, well, not me, I put a statistic on it, but most of the time, in my opinion, is that people are like to constantly complain. They're never going to help you or give you a solution, because they're so busy wallowing in their pain and their distraught, they're never ever going to be focused enough to actually listen to when you vent
them,
to actually give you a solution. They're always going to be wallowing.
Yeah.
Them always like a big complaining.
Stuck in a them little negative bubble.
And they're not going to be able to see past that. It's going to be a one-sided thing. So and another a main point I would say, cut off anybody unapologetically in your 20s. I don't care what nobody says, but if you're not for me, you have to go. Full stop. I don't believe when it comes down to certain things, I don't believe in second chances because really and truly, every time you give second chances, people just find a way to screw you over. I'm not against second chances, don't get me wrong, but you have to know when you should apply it and when. But if I feel like you're negative energy, like you have some negative vibes towards me, I'm not going to put myself in a position to give you a second chance, and then next thing you know, you get somebody shoot me.
Listen,
don't want to be violent or so violent, but that's just an example.
True.
And a lot of times, people get intuition about people, and you ignore it because you're trying to be nice, and them same one take a 3 points. So it's really and truly best for like, I feel like the intuition is like the universe kind of giving us like a nudge, you know, like a gear hint.
Yeah.
Take the hint and run for the hills. Cut off anybody you need to cut off for your peace of mind and for your growth. Period.
Friend, family, somebody you know from them cutting you between. It's okay. You outgrow people. They're not.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's not the end of the world, and you're not a bad person for it.
Something that people don't talk about, you mourn friendships. It's fine to mourn a friendship. It's fine to mourn the memories, but let it go. Let it go, and what you let go, God, I gonna give you, or the universe will give you something 10 times better. Make space for better things to come in your life.
I believe that too. I feel like when you're too busy, caught up, and holding on to something, you can't see other things better. Or you need to just clear the garbage so better can come in.
Yeah.
But better not gonna come in at the mess. Clear the space, clear the clutter, and mentally clear the clutter as well. Like mourn the friendship, mourn the person with a relationship or whatever,
and let it
and
go.
then let it go. The moment you let it go, even your perspective on life will change.
Yeah,
your perspective on friends will change. You're basically moving on as a more experienced and a smarter person, because they can say, okay, this is what I don't want going forward. My standards are.
It's like
rise. This is what I know that I like this, and I know that I don't like this going forward.
Imagine you did a try see how you gonna build a stock portfolio, and your friend, why me just want the latest frontier. That not gonna work because you try save money to invest, and all them want to talk about here and party. There's nothing wrong with here and party, but that's not where you are right now, and that's where they are, and that's fine on their journey, but it's not where you are, and you can't keep people like that in your circle.
And I've always heard this saying, like pick people that you want to be like. So like try and surround yourself with not just like people in the same situation as you.
Pick people you can learn from.
Yeah, if me blind and you blind, nobody can be each other. Pick somebody that you know say, alright, I want to be good at like you want to learn about investing and stocks. Pick somebody, have network with, not even pick, like that doesn't sound like you're gonna kiss ass and make friends. Network with people that are knowledgeable about that.
Yeah, make friends with people that can help you grow.
You want to go into entrepreneurship stuff, network with people that are entrepreneurs. You have to like get this it's best to get it from like a source we're actually in the field. Because for so long and study it is one thing, but practicality is a different thing. Like somebody who can help you apply what you need to know, or what you don't know, they can let you know it, and then you apply yourself and get some experience.
For real.
But it's just the reality though. I feel like 20s on the whole are speaking like a 20-year-old still in the 20s, and it's rough.
It's hard to navigate, and I feel like we have to learn as we go along, and don't dwell on mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes.
That's a major one. Major one.
Like forgive yourself, Forgive yourself. Forgive those who hurt you, because when you sit down and you dwell, Lord, that person, I'm a boyfriend, break my heart. Alright. Maybe you learn something from the situation. Maybe you learn to not just jump in a relationship. Boy, I'm a friend, go chat my business. Maybe you learn to be careful about who you share information. Learn from your mistakes, forgive yourself, and move on.
this need for the right of on the point there. Like the ass. No, but that's real. Like I can definitely relate to that too. In a past experience, I found it hard to like forgive myself.
Yeah.
And I realized me not forgiving myself meant I wasn't letting go. Like I mean I hold on to the person or to the bad experience, but it was because you know let it go in your mind and your heart, you still walk around feeling heavy.
Yeah.
And when a years ago something happened, you still feel heavy as hell.
Guilt is heavy.
And I think like I say, you're going to make mistakes. That's fine. Just don't make no major mistake like a kid. Wrong person. But you know what I mean? Like yeah, don't make like mistakes where you can't come back from. But like minor mistakes and them stuff there,
it's bound to
forgive
happen.
yourself. Like you're not, I'm gonna say progress over perfection. Understand that you're going to make mistakes. Yeah, understand you're going to make mistakes, but learn from it and move on. Let it go. If you can't forgive yourself, you're never going to grow, and that's a thing. Because you keep on hold on to the hurt so much, you can't see the lesson.
And how I see it in a Rochelle, like where I say, we come into this new stage of our life ill prepared. So it's like it's bound to happen. We did the best we could with the knowledge that we had at the time. Forgive the 21-year-old you that stay out and drink all night and sit the next morning. Forgive her. Forgive him. She never knew no better at the time.
Yeah, some of them know better.
But forgive yourself because you did the best you could at the time with what you had.
Word.
Learn. Move on. Love yourself.
I'm gonna have a son on else. I hear the points them. Learn, love yourself, and move on. And that's the reality of things. But I think, yeah, that would be the last one.
One last thing though, Rochelle. Don't hold yourself to family standard.
Oh.
Don't hold yourself to the standard that they envision for you. Their dream for your life is not your dream, and you don't have to follow them. If they feel like say you needed to be a doctor, lawyer, teacher, you don't need to be a doctor, lawyer, teacher to make mommy or daddy happy. Yes, you want to make your parents happy, but do not put yourself in that position where you don't want to be just to make family happy. I just want to.
Yeah, be yourself and do what you want to do. And I feel like parents. One thing I learned too. Parents will always come back around. Yeah. Most times, like once you and them have actually a relationship and a bond, the moment you do something them don't like, them are gonna vex, but them are gonna come back around. Eventually, them are gonna come back around. So at the end of the day, are your life. And I feel like growing up, parents tend to like project their wants and I wouldn't say their failures, but things that they fail to do in their time, they want you for it now.
Yeah.
Means not their community project. Like I'm going to live my life and do what I want. Yeah. You can choose to support me
or not.
From a distance, or we can have a very lovely relationship.
It's not your responsibility to fulfill anybody's dead dream.
Yeah. And it's the truth. Like, do I take guidance, of course, and advice, because they go down some experience before you. They've been on the earth longer than you, so you can assume so they have some knowledge. Yeah,
you would think.
But in other case, you do. At the end of the day, it's what you want to do. Mommy want you to be a lawyer, you want to be a doctor. But no, some families are going to push back and don't want to support in a school. Do what you need to do for yourself. Because at the end of the day, when you go to your bed at night time, are you on the bed lie down with your thoughts? Mommy not go there, daddy not go there, sister, auntie and uncle will chat to you from afar, not go there. It's going to be you and your thoughts. And are you going to be happy? Are you going to be compatible with the life that you're living when you make people make you do what they want you to do with your life instead of you do what you want to do?
Yeah. Be authentic, take up space, be who you were meant to be, not who people envision you to be. That's all.
And it's okay to change. That's another thing too. I feel like people make it seem like oh you're whatever I said, them say you switch. Or
you don't know what you want to do.
No, not like in life choices, but like them that say you're a different person now. You switch.
Oh, yeah.
Like them that say you're fake because you're not the same person. It's actually very real to grow. I'm very big
it's
on
a pet
growth.
peeve of mine. Like
I'm very big on growth, and if I ever be around anybody and hear you talk like that, I'm going to isolate myself from you because I don't like that mindset. why the hell should I be
the person
I
from
was
10 years ago.
like 5 years ago?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I need to be growing as a person. I need to become a better person. I need to think different.
And you know,
I need to view life
a red
different. I need to be
flag
smart.
is if you met somebody 5 years ago and they're the same person you met 5 years ago, problem. Because you're telling me saying that 5 years, you don't grow none at all. You're the same person.
It's unattractive. That's what it is.
Yeah, like no.
Like no, we need to be growing as young people, and the more experience you get, you're supposed to be learning more and moving forward.
I agree.
So I don't believe in you switch up. I need to switch up. I had to switch up. Come on, I couldn't be the same person I was like 10 years ago. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And your expectation of that I will not be fulfilling. Like I need to be myself
Be you.
and grow.
Yeah.
Like Christine said, take up space. Don't be afraid to share your opinion. The right people them will gravitate to you.
That's
be
so
yourself, and your kindred
Spirit
people
will
them
come,
will come
they
to
will
you. You don't
come,
need
trust.
to like go to your way and be somebody else to be liked. And let go of favoritism.
You know,
Let
it's
go
so-
wanting to be liked. It's
Exactly.
very ridiculous.
I was just about to say that, you know, sometimes you put yourself in some situations just because you want to fit in. Don't do that, you know.
It's
Don't.
very ridiculous. Be that one if that's truly your personality. And it makes you awkward and standoffish.
That's
be that
just it.
awkward and standoffish person.
You know how much time I get called weird? It's fine. I'm the
You're
weird friend.
You're crowded out attract them.
Exactly.
Your people them are gonna find you. That's what I believe. And if
Yeah.
nobody not find you, you find yourself and live your life. Period. Right.
Period.
So who love you and who hate it, but you can't seek validation outside.
External validation is a hell of a
You
thing.
can't seek it because everybody's not going to like you. Everybody never like God.
Me
Everybody
say,
never like Jesus.
the son of God and then they like him. So you
So
can say everybody
you,
gonna love
you
you.
can't get everybody to like you. Just be yourself. Whoever like you, and whoever don't.
That's it.
Welcome to my TED Talk. Now me I say welcome. I'm supposed to say this is my TED Talk, but whatever. Y'all get the point. But we're going to wrap up
Yeah.
here for today. Well, thank you so much. It's to be honest, I want to say this is a nice chit chat, but a regular was still a chat about
Yes.
it. So, yeah. This feel very normal
Normal.
at this point, because even last night we went to bed like 3 o'clock.
Just chatting. Yeah. And like, I just want to leave on a note say, grow, love yourself, forgive yourself, move on from things.
There you have it. There you have it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course anything that you think that we touched on that you agree with or don't agree with, we welcome everybody's opinion. At the end of the day, we just shared our opinion with you guys from our experiences. These aren't facts, just a disclaimer, and these not right down in a God book. And
It's
that
just from our experience.
It's just from our experience, so you're free to share. Actually, I'm very open to seeing your opinions and things, your point of view and things. So don't be shy. Get in the comment section and leave your comments.
Start a conversation, start a debate. If you never like something that we said, come, what's your
Guys,
point on that?
I have the time, guys. I'm ready and open to the conversations. So you can leave your opinions and let me know what you think. But until next time, guys, I'm Rush and this is Peace Out.
Peace.
Until next time, bye.
Bye-bye.